Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode on my new modded server. This is actually recorded a little bit after finishing up with the editing. You may notice that the journey map stuff doesn't quite match what's here. That's because I had a different world on the server, and this is the same world as the last episode, but it's all messed up on the map. I don't know why journey map likes to do that. Anyways, I did a little bit of wandering in between episodes here, and I found this cozy little village. Now, unfortunately, there's no farmer-type villagers of any kind that I've seen. And I did raid the blacksmiths. No pants. Seriously? No pants? Yeah, whatever. I don't technically need armor. Ha 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 ha. Anywho, I thought I would bring you guys in for this because one of the things that I knew going in when designing the original mod pack is that for the way I like to play the game, I like to play it on peaceful, just because that's just how I am. Not everybody likes things to be as absolutely difficult as possible. And so one of the things you're gonna need, and especially in modded, is there's a lot of different little bits and bobs that you can use, like all this paper. That might be enough for another thing I've got coming up. Seeds are going to be important. Food is especially important. I was, in some other mod packs, I've been collecting the rotten flesh too, but I think I'm going to leave the rotten flesh for now. But anyways, I added the Roguelike Dungeons mod into the mod pack originally because of it's a great place to get all kinds of resources, and the chests count as dungeon chests, which means that if you have some sort of loot that's only found in dungeon chests, you can get it in the roguelike. Nice thing about it being peaceful, I can walk around here no armor. I can walk around here all naked, and I'll be fine. Because, it's not like anything's going to hurt me. Been getting some frame hitches. I've actually had that problem a little bit off and on in vanilla. And there it goes again. But I do know that some of the other things, you usually get them as drops from fighting monsters. Ooh, I'll take the gold, thank you. Did I miss some gold nuggets? No. Nah. There's better versions of that. Just double check. Take the stick. There are certain items, they're usually lower down in these dungeons. That, and that. So, prepped another chest. You know what? I think let's go wander back up the stairs, which I think we're going to be going by anyways, and throw down some chests. I'm not going to be using the roguelike as a base. I know I've seen other people online who will use this actual structure as a base. I'm just going to throw some chests down outside. There's a crafting table upstairs, but I'm not going to bother going and getting it. Temporarily to hold some things, because I also know that your inventory will fill up very quickly here. Just some temporary chests. Let's see, throw that in there, throw my loot from that. And you know what? I don't think I really need any of this stuff, honestly. I'll leave that here. That would be from earlier. Let's see, dump all of that off. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the food with us, just so we don't die of starvation here. Anywho, I do know that you can find division sigils in these chests, and they also contain other things. Ender Lily Seeds is another one. It stares down right there. I usually put the torches on the right to help me find my way back. But yeah, they'll contain the division sigils, ender lily seeds, ender pearls. I don't need books right now. I can always revisit this place later. But also, the way that I've got the configuration... also, you find that in the lower levels especially, diamonds and emeralds and gold. Up here, it's going to mostly be just gold nuggets. Gold nuggets and all those potions that I never use. When I quarry it, I get a bunch of them, but I don't use them for anything. Along with all the crappy armor that they have. I think I'm going to grab the pumpkin seeds. Just because, go ahead and get all the different plants. You can use them for decoration and whatnot later. And there's some things that I have in mind. I can't really say I've got it planned because it's not that well planned out at the moment. It's sort of a as we go. I can take that. Oh, that's nice. Nice loot there. Did I go in there? No. Well, I might have, but I missed that. Yeah. Yeah, we were in here earlier. Silly me. I shut the door behind me because that's what you do when you leave the room. You close the door. Yes. Yes, you do. But, yeah, for early game resource gathering, especially with it being on peaceful, if it was on even easy, resource gathering is not as big of a deal, and I think we might have crashed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've crashed. Hang on. Sorry about that. I know exactly what the problem is, and it's one of those things that technically I really can't do anything about it. Because the fix, I need new RAM. The memory that I bought, I thought it would work fine, but then dark boots. Do I want to bother with dark steel armor this time around or not? I'm leaning towards not. Okay. I don't think I've seen it do that before. Anywho, what was I talking about before the crash? I don't remember what we were discussing. Whatever. I find a large part of this is kind of me winging it anyways. End of the hallway there. Huh. You know, I can't for the life of me remember what I was talking about. I'm busy with the crash. Dragon eggs. That'll be nice. And some wheat. Gotta get the phlegm involved too. Wheat. Yeah, there's several corn. I think you can eat it. I don't know. We'll find out. If I go to eat it and then my guy dies, oh no, that's not such a good idea. When quarrying later on, I know that you get everything, whether you want it or not. I know I'm picky and strange at the same time, but the only one of the records that I like is Stall. And that's only because it really reminds me of Python GB. He kind of uses it a lot on his videos. But that's just me. I think a lot of it has to do with the whole, if you're playing the game long enough, you'll hear the tracks frequently enough to where you'll get tired of it. Hut. Oh. I did not know that. Huh. Apparently it generated part of itself inside of itself. Hang on. Got an itch. Hair getting in the eyes. And there is a cave. You know what? This is fine because I can use some of this too. I'm gonna need you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Come on. Jeez. No, I do not have dense ores in here. There's just a lot of ores. Gravel. I did, one of the changes in the mod pack is it does have what are we looking at? Ah, yellow right. I've got big plans for you. Big plans indeed. One of the things that I was thinking about doing this time, since this is a server and theoretically there may or may not be others joining me, I don't know how that's going to go at this point in time, can't say, is that I want to build a power plant. I started doing something like that last season and then I just kind of bored myself to tears with the giant build. Limestone. I'll need that too. Yeah, we're going to probably need a few chests. This is why I made so many, because one of the things is with chisel being installed, and there's only one type of, in this particular pack, there's only one type of diorite, granite, and andesite. I went and checked to see which ones could be chiseled, and I decided that it would probably be best to just go with the chisel variant. There was one limestone texture that I really liked. I was planning on using it for the roads. Inventory's full again! Welcome to Minecraft, especially modded Minecraft, where 5 seconds after you start doing something, your inventory's full. Isn't that what this game is called? The full of the inventory? I do have a couple of options for bags, but I can't make any of them at the moment. Let's see, what all do we have for bag? I know there's the golden bag of holding, which in the new version of extra utilities, it's just a bag of holding. So I think that's it. Yeah, because I don't have... I'm not sure which. I think it might be Thermal Dynamics. Has the bags along with the block exchangers and all that fun stuff. That's not in this pack. Part of the goal was for it to be fairly light, which I believe I stated earlier in this episode, actually. It's supposed to be fairly lightweight, and so adding bunches and bunches of stuff like that is not conducive to that. But yeah, that's a very, very early game fight right there. Hatch yourself a dragon, because Dragon Mouse is in the pack. And I finally figured out how to get the config file to upload correctly for the launcher that I'm currently using. It's going to be a whole other story when I get to putting it on Curse. Anywho, back to what we were doing. Let's see, I just went through there. Let's go this way. I always grab the torches because, well, that's an extra torch you don't have to craft. One of those, that. I'm going to go ahead and collect the stone bricks, just because, at least for getting something initial set up, building material. And there's a saddle. The only other thing missing, which I can make, is a fishing rod so that I can get some raw fish. And yeah, I'm one of those people who thought the same thing as somebody in the comments for the mod, is you tame the dragon with fish. How to Train Your Dragon reference anyone? So, it's interesting when you're wandering around these places and you see the beacon there for the waypoint, and it's like, oh, we're right underneath of that. Anyways, given how much time I've rattled on here, I think I'm going to cut here. I'll bring you guys back if I find anything else new, and then we'll close out the episode. This actually, I wasn't quite expecting it to be as long as it seems to be, because I know this segment's a little over 8.5 minutes. The previous one was 7. So we're getting a little short on time here. I will bring you guys back probably when I get lower down, and I'll show you the loot. So, see you in a minute. Well, it'll probably be a little while for me, but it'll only be a minute for you guys. So, see ya. Come on now, recording software started. I thought I would bring you guys in for this. There's a couple of other things that I want to show you. You can tell which one this is. This is the room that kills a lot of people, especially those that aren't familiar with the roguelikes. When you see the creeper spawner, there will be 2 chests, and if you pay attention to what the Roguelike information says at the top of the screen, they're trapped chests, which means TNT under it. You don't have to clear out quite as far as I do, but I just like to. Can I have that TNT, please? Thank you. These usually have some pretty decent goodies in them, though. And my inventory is completely full. I'll throw that in there. I can always make more of that. Let's see, what else can we get rid of here? Well, really, all of that's fairly easily removed. Anywho, one of the other things with these particular ones is that the loot in these chests tends to be pretty decent. Even though we're only like 3 floors down. Come on. Is there any more? No? How about underneath? No. Okay. Should be able to do this and live. Beatsies. No? Yeah, go ahead and grab that. Anyways, I'm going to run up to the surface and I'll continue on, and I'll bring you guys back when I find one of the other things that I really wanted to share. Hopefully this works this time, but really quick, I wanted to bring you guys back to show you that, yes, you do get those in these chests. I was walking by here and, of course, looking at just different chests, and there it is. So, I'll bring you back in here in a little bit. Hopefully this time the stop button actually stops the recording. You won't see it, but in the last clip I couldn't get it to stop. Really short clip? But yes, I got these ender pearls in this chest, just so you know. Here's something else that I was wanting to bring you guys in for. In this particular chamber, if you find one in the roguelikes, and this one's a dud, but frequently these rooms will have wither skulls in them, and the extra utilities mod adds in a crafting recipe for nether stars in peaceful mode, which is very useful for being able to gain early game flight, but that particular room was a dud, so I'll bring you guys back if I find anything else interesting. Hey, look what I found. Stupid full inventory. And some of the terrain, or dungeon generation here is a little wonky. I don't know why. But, yay, we got our first wither skeleton. Well, skull anyways. Anyways, I'm not quite finished with this dungeon yet. I will bring you guys back in, well, probably when we're done here. See you in a minute. Well, should be the final segment for this episode. I started recording more like this. Anyways, let's see. I think this is way out. As I try to fumble my way out of here, yeah, we've gotten quite a good haul out of this particular roguelike. Unfortunately, I only found one wither skull, so not going to be able to do an angel ring yet. I have, however, found probably a dozen or so dragon eggs, which is another method of early game flight, but it's not quite the same as creative flight, which is always preferred. So let's go up to the chests here and see what we got. Round and round. Yeah, it's a pretty good haul. Yeah, I'm gonna need to schlep all of this over to over to spawn here, but yeah, it's pretty decent. Little disappointed about only finding one wither skull. It varies from when you go to from dungeon to dungeon. The last chest that I checked had ender lily seeds in it. I went ahead and grabbed a bow. This is a really good bow to have because eventually one of the things that we will be doing is actually fighting the ender dragon. Just not today. Yeah, it's a pretty decent haul. I have found that with the villagers in this, they don't seem to have any of the vanilla trades. And what are you? Oh, a wild horse from the Mo Creatures mod. Okay. Squirrel! Anywho, I do hope you enjoyed this episode, even if it isn't one of... It's probably not one of the best episodes, I'll tell you that now. But I do still hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would really appreciate a like, and if you really loved it, then please make sure to subscribe for more videos from this channel. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.